First of all, very good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about data-driven artificial intelligence system. Today in data-driven subject, we are going to discuss about the various machine learning concepts, and before that today we are going with the introduction of the machine learning, history of the machine learning, and what are the applications of machine learning. If I will talk about the history of the machine learning, we already know that in the year of 1950 that concept came in the picture, and one of the great scientists, Alan Turing, he raised that questions that why not machine can think, right? And once he raised this question in the year of 1960, one of the great scientists again, John McCarthy, he given the first algorithm to the world related to the machine learning, and from that year onwards, from that decade onwards, everyone is going to talk about the machine learning. But unfortunately, from the past couple of years only, we are going to listen about the machine learning, the deep learning at all, hardly 4 to 5 years back, if I'm not wrong, right? But as per the concept we are seeing here from the 1950 and 1960 only, the work was started. But why recently in the past 3 to 4 years now everyone is going to talk about the machine learning, deep learning, AI concept at all? What is the reason behind that? So I analyzed few of the facts, so I'm going to discuss one by one what is the reason behind that. So that's what I mentioned there in my next slide, why machine learning we are going to talk in the today world. The first reason is that flood of available data. Flooding of available data means what? Nowadays everyone is using the smart mobile phone, the laptops, and the various electronic gadgets, in fact, right? So everyone is having number of social media accounts, in fact, either Facebook, Twitters, right? There are so many. So have you imagined that when you are going to access the YouTube, when you are going to access the Amazon or whatever the social media sites we are going to be access it, then how much data in every minute, in every day we are going to access, we are going to download, or we are going to upload it? As per my analysis, whatever recently I have seen that data, really I was shocked and it was very surprised. In the gigabyte the data we are going to access in each and every minute. What is the meaning of gigabyte? All of you nowadays we are going to purchase the laptop. What is the size of our hard disk? 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte means what? 1000 gigabyte we are calling as 1 terabyte. When 1000 terabyte you are talking, we are calling as 1 petabyte, and 1000 petabyte is equivalent to 1 gigabyte. So now just imagine that how much huge data every day, every minute we are going to access through the social apps. So it's very hard to manage through the manual. So that is the reason why we required advanced machine learning concept, AI concept, so that we can manage and we can analyze those data. Second, now if you will see there, increasing computational power. Increasing computational power means in the area of couple of decades back, our computer system was very too costly, and the configuration of that computer system was too low as compared to the today life. Now in the today life we have very advanced processor, advanced graphical user interface, GPUs are available, parallel processings are available, too advanced we have. So easily we can compute lot of tasks parallelly. That's what I mentioned here, increasing computational power. And last I mentioned another point I mentioned it there, increasing support from the industry. Increasing support from the industries, because from the past couple of years every industries want to make lot of AI based system, lot of AI based module in the company, so that everyone knows that once a machine is there, machine can do equivalent of couple of man work without taking any break, without having any disturbance, without having any errors in that. That is the reason nowadays in millions and billions the companies, the industries, they are spending a lot of money related to all these projects. That is the reason why nowadays we are going to talk about the machine learning in recent age. Okay, so far we discussed about two things: what is the history of the machine learning and what is the reason why we are going to talk about machine learning. But what exactly the machine learning is? When we are going to interact with a human, can you learn everything? What we are talking, yes, here in the right hand side figure I clearly mentioned that yes, I can learn everything automatically from the experiences, but when a human is asking to the machine, can you learn? So with the help of machine learning and the deep learning AI concept model, it is feasible, yes. Even the machine can also the same thing, yes, I can learn also. From what? From the past data with the help of machine learning. Whatever the input data we are giving, past experiences we have, based on that, whether that data is labeled data or unlabeled data, based on that machine is going to be classify that. And the same thing I mentioned there, if you will see the heading or the explanation, machine learning is the most popular techniques used for what? Prediction, classifications of information to help people in making the necessary decision. That is the first point. Second, machine learning algorithms are trained over instance or example through which they can learn from the past experience and also analyze the historical data. That's what I said. How machine can learn based on the past experiences as well as whatever the input data we are going to provide to the machine, based on that only machine learning is going to be learn. In some of the textbook and in some of the PDF, when you will search on the Google also, might be you will find this image also. Everyone knows that machine learning is the subfield or subpart of the AI. Once it is the subpart of the AI model that enable computers, the same definition again, it will learn from the data and make prediction from that. Whatever the data you are giving, based on that, this model is going to be predict or identify the outcomes. And everyone knows that when we are talking about the machine learning, we are going to talk about lot of mathematical and statistical function inside that. Without the mathematical model and without the statistical function, it's not at all possible we can make any algorithm in machine learning or in the field of AI. So without mathematical function, without logic, we can't. So it's mandatory for all of us, we should understand the concept of mathematical functions inside that algorithm. The same thing we already discussed, that machine learning model then analyze the data, identifying the patterns and learn from the relations between the input and output variable. Another things I mentioned here, machine learning techniques have shown remarkable success in the various domains. In every domain, machine learning shows a lot of the things. Outcomes you will see when it is performing outperform. And finally, what you are doing here, once you have the input data, once you have the module with you, what you are going to do, you are going to train the module, which consists of input data with the features and corresponding output data, whether it is labeled or it is targeted data. All these about the just definition of machine learning, and I will talk about another example. You will get more interest in that, in the simple way, to whom you are calling as machine learning. We have mobile phone every day. We are using smart mobile phone. What you are doing every day when you are going to swipe your finger from bottom to up, left to right, right to left, how the machine is going to know that whether you want to open that machine or you want to make a slide to the next page or what exactly. Machine doesn't have any brain, even though with your swiping of your finger like that in any direction with any length and with the touch, the pressure of your touch, in every time your smartphone recognize that yes, you want to open this, you want to access this gadget. That is a part of machine learning, because when it will come on the testing part, when it will come to the user, what we are going to use it, right? Before that, the company people, they are going to train our mobile with the millions of data. That's what we are calling as training and testing. They are doing training for our machines with the different sample, with the different angle, with the different touch. But when we are going to use it, that is the testing part, and every time 100% it is going to be work. That's what we are calling as machine learning. Now, next is what are the applications of machine learning? So far, 3 topics we discussed about that. What is the history of machine learning? The second is the why we are going to talk about the machine learning, and the third parameter is definition of machine learning. Now we are going to talk about the application of the machine learning. So here I mentioned few of the application, and you will enjoy those applications. In fact, virtual personal assistant, what is that? In our mobile phone at our home also we are using this virtual personal assistant. Siri, one of the features is there in our mobile system. When you are going to call, announce that Siri, make a call like that, Siri, do like that, Siri, do like that. So automatically when you want to make a call to someone, you are going to use the speech processing, and through your voice, your mobile, that app is going to recognize your voice and it will call the particular person. Another beautiful example is the Alexa, what we are going to use at home. In Alexa, what we are doing, when you want to switch on the fan, when you want to switch off the fan, or you want to switch on the AC or light, whatever, or you want to enjoy, you want to talk, you want to listen the music, what you are saying, Alexa, switch on this, Alexa, switch off this, and play this music. What all these things are? All these are the example of virtual person assistants only. What is the meaning of prediction here? Prediction means when you want to identify any diseases. If I will talk about the medical sector, predictions, when you want to identify the diseases. Recently COVID's happened, right, a couple of years back. So when everyone is going to just concern with the doctors through online, because feasible it was not available, then how they are going to identify that, how they are going to predict that, what kind of problems we have. All these medical applications, CT scan, X-ray, MRI, when we, with the help of those things, when doctors are going to predict something, when doctors are going to analyze something, yes, particular we have diseases or not. So all medical sector and other applications are also there, how we are going to predict something. Third one is the product recommendation system. Amazon, everyone is going to use it, right? YouTube, all of you are going to access it. What we are doing exactly in that? When continuously you are purchasing something from the Amazon, when continuously you are watching some videos in the YouTube, so there also they are automatically, they are going to recommend some music, recommending some movies, whatever you are going to like a lot, or other fruitful videos for your career, whatever you are going to watch it. So they are going to recommend similar kind of things to you. So that is nothing, it's a product recommendation system. In social media also we are going to use the online fraud detections, how it is going to be happen, on which particular pattern the frauder, what they are doing, they are going to hack our system, they are going to make unnecessary transaction, or what else, everything will come under the fraud detections, right? So machine efficiently they can identify that. Finally, spam and non-spam in our mail every day you are using, right? There are a lot of spam, lot of people, they are just using the n number of mails every day in your life. So easily we can identify that whether that mail came from the genuine person or it's just like a spam. Video surveillance, now each and every mall, each and every smart home, right, everyone is want to go with the video surveillance, everyone want to see that whether their on shop, house, everyone is secured or not. They can monitor anytime, anywhere, wherever they are going to sit it. In the smart engine filtering we are doing whatever smartly, how you want to use it. And the smart stock market prediction, nowadays the research community is working on this particular area. In fact, right, when you want to spend some money, and definitely everyone is expecting in the human life we will get some benefit on that. So finally, with the help of machine learning and deep learning concepts, easily we can predict the whether you are going to get it profit in the particular area or not, in the particular share market or not. So accordingly we can spend it. So these are the few of the applications based on the machine learning. It doesn't mean that these all 9 only the machine learning, few of them I mentioned clearly, right? And the same thing I explained here, everything, what are the applications we have. Once we know the applications, now we have a curiosity inside us. How exactly that machine is going to be work? That is my questions. What is the working principle of machine learning concept? As I already told you that we need a lot of data, either labeled data, right, in labeled data. So what exactly we are going to provide? That doesn't matter for us. Initially we are providing a raw data to the machine. This is our raw data that we are calling as raw data. And in this raw data, all of you will observe that we have lot of triangles, lot of squares, hexagon, different shapes we have, and this, with this data we train to our model. This is our algorithm, whatever you developed in the machine learning. I don't know, XYZ module we developed, and we are giving this data to that particular module. Here I assume that the data is the labeled data. Everyone knows that this is hexagon, this is triangle, and this one is square. So these 3 different kind of shapes we are just giving training to our module, whatever we made it. Once we train this module, so in the testing part there are 2 type of parts available in the machine learning, training and the testing. And here all of you just see that we have testing part. Testing means what? You are giving 2 different shapes. Being a human being, we can watch easily, we can see easily. First one is the square one, and another one is the triangle one. But the question is for machine, whether how the machine is going to we know that. But don't worry, we already trained with these particular shapes. Whatever the this size is there, that direction is there, based on that shape and size we already trained. If this box will come, it will relate it to the square, and if this is the shape will come, then it will relate to the triangle. And based on that predictions only, finally 2 input you given, and first one you given the square and second one you given the triangle, and finally we are getting the output. So this is the way how overall machine is going to be work on that. So once we know that what is machine learning and what is the working principle of machine learning, why we are talking about machine learning, right, what are the applications of machine learning, we are going with the type of machine learning. Simply we have very simple 3 types of machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. When you are talking about the supervised, as the name suggested, see, as the name suggested, supervised learning concept. Supervised means supervision, under the supervision of someone. Someone is going to teach you. Based on that concept only we are calling a supervised learning concept. It is a task driven, means labeled data is already there, right? With that labeled data, how we are going to teach to the particular kid when kid is in the 3 year or 4 years, even though they just started to speak something, have it, this one is, this fruit is apple, this fruit is banana, banana take it, apple take it. So what you are doing every day, you are going to train that kid. So after some time, automatically that small kid will speak, I need apple, I need banana, I need something. Because every day when you are giving the training to the small kid, those kids are going to be learned by them. That is the beautiful example of supervised learning, right? So we can predict the values at all. When you want to classify something, when you want to make a prediction based on the weather, time and all, so all these will come under the supervised learning concept. If I'm talking about my second type of machine learning, that is unsupervised learning. Unsupervised means what? We don't have labeled data. I will take another beautiful example so all of you can understand. We have one big bowl in our hand, right? In that big bowl, we have number of fruits: bananas, apples, orange, grapes. But machine doesn't know the names, and you are giving that input to the machine without labeling. Then how machine is going to identify that these all fruits belongs to one category, all fruits belongs to another category, another fruit belongs to another category, based on their shape, based on their size, based on their texture. Machine is going to cluster them. Machine is going to be segment those fruits. They will make different cluster, one cluster, second and third. In one cluster they will segregate all bananas, in another cluster they will segregate all apples, in another cluster they will segregate all grapes. Still machine doesn't know whether first belongs to banana, second belongs to apple and third belongs to grapes. But machine knows these are the three different cluster we have and in which three different type of fruits we have. That is the beautiful example of unsupervised. And finally, when you are talking about the third machine learning concept is reinforcement. Learn from the mistake that will come under neural network. This is the slides. We already told you that supervised means task driven, label data is there, direct feedback is there. When you are going to use classification, regression problem, so we are using the supervised. Unsupervised means data driven, no label data, no feedback, and when you identify the different clusters. Right? Reinforcement based on the reward system, decision process, learn from the machine. So we are going to use the reinforcement learning there. Now, finally, we will discuss about what are the advantages and disadvantages we have based on the machine learning. Here I mentioned few of the concept based advantage and disadvantage of machine learning. One by one I will discuss with all of you. So my first advantage is easily identify the trends and pattern. This one is my first advantage. Easily identify trends and pattern. What it means that? Suppose every day we are using the Flipkart, Amazon, and you are giving a lot of reviews. Suppose all over world, how many millions of reviews we are getting. Are you thinking that manually is it feasible to segregate it, to analyze it? What is the pattern? What kind of pattern I have? What kind of product I am going to search every day? No. With the help of machine learning, we can analyze that pattern. We can identify the trends, where exactly the users, the youth, and the peoples they are looking forward. Second, no human intervention needed. This one is my second pro. No human intervention needed means intervention needed means once you completed your work, once you developed your algorithm, later on step by step there is no need to interrupt that things. Once you completed, once you finish your training part, automatically you will get the fruits. Manually what you are doing, if we have 5 to 6 different steps and step by step you are looking forward, and every time you are going to see that whether you got the output from the first or second or third or fourth machine or not. But in this case, once you completed your algorithm, you developed, you trained your module, once you will get the output. So whatever the task you are giving, until unless it will not complete, there is no need of any kind of interruption between them. Continuous improvement. What is the meaning of continuous improvement here? So I mentioned here the third point is that, and why we are going to use it. When in the real time you want to predict something, I will take a beautiful example here again. Temperature, weather prediction you are seeing, you have a smartphone, and in your smart home page only, that mobile home page or laptop window home page, one small segment is there for just reflecting the temperature and the weather data. What is the next day temperature we have? What is the prediction of the rain we have on the next day? What is the pressure, humidity we have on the next day? Machine is going to be predict, no doubt, but what is my intention? How much data we will provide to the machine? A huge data, n number of samples you will provide to the machine, and time to time how the data is going to be increased as an input, automatically accuracy is going to improve to the next level. Right? When you want continuous prediction for something, so we need continuous improvement also for that. Continuous data input we require. Finally, fourth one is handling multiple data dimensions and multiple variety of the data. And finally, the wide applications. Just now, a couple of minutes back, we discussed about what are the various applications are available based on the machine learning we have. This is the one of the site. What are the advantages we have. So parallelly, we will discuss about few of the disadvantages we have, whatever in machine learning. First one is data acquisition. What is the meaning of data acquisition here? For each and every machine learning, for each and every module, we require, the importance of data is very high. Why? Because suppose you develop the algorithm, but your data is not balanced data, your data is not labeled data. In that case, are you thinking that you will get the proper output? Efficiently, you will get any output? Not at all. Why? Because we didn't provide the labeled data, we didn't provided the balanced data to the machines. Then how you can think that already data is imbalanced, data is incorrect, then how you can think that your machine will give you the prediction best? Not at all. So data acquisition is one of the important parameter. We should be careful when we are going to work, when we are going to deal with the machine. Time and resources. It is a time consuming process. How? All of you know that when we are going to work on the real-time data, we need huge data for the things. Huge data means the huge. If I will talk about the Google company, the Microsoft, when they are going to work on the real-time project, they are collecting millions of data to train the particular module. And are you thinking that to train the millions of data, we need a small time? Not at all. If I will talk about our simple computer laptops, whatever we are using with the high configuration power, right? If I will develop a one deep learning algorithm in that, if I will run that, it will take couple of hours to get your output. So no doubt at all, it is a time consuming process. High error susceptibility means in the starting steps only, we should take care about the errors. Suppose when you are talking about the machine learning, there are a number of fundamental steps are available, like pre-processing, feature extraction, selection, and classification and all. In the first step itself, whatever I said, in the first step means data pre-processing only. In pre-processing only, we did the small mistake. Are you thinking that that error will not increase step by step? Definitely, because 100% not a single machine is going to be work efficiently. Might be due to small contribution, whatever the error you have in the input, that error will multiply with the next, it will increase bit, in the next level bit more, and the next level bit more. And that small error in the beginning, it will increase now up to big. So finally it is going to be contribute a lot at last. So these are the few of the disadvantages we have in that. And the same thing I discuss here also in explanation. Easily identify the trends, no human intervention, continuous improvement, multiple data, multiple variety data handling, and the same disadvantages also I discuss here: data acquisition, time, resources, high error susceptibility, and social changes in fact. Right? Social changes means based on the machine learning technology at all, you know, number of frauding, unwanted fraud systems are going to be happen. So we should be very careful about that, and due to that, unwanted problems came in the picture. That is also one of the drawback we have related to the advanced AI and base system. So that's what today we discuss about introduction about the machine learning, why we are studying, what is the definition, what is the working of that, right? Finally, what are the applications, advantage, disadvantage of. Hope so all of you enjoy this session. Thank you very much.